In this video we are going to talk about Billionaire House Tour. So before starting this video, please like this video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for future updates. Mentioning the word home evokes a sense of comfort and modesty. For most of us, it's not the size that matters as much as the soothe and security we feel within this place called home. Well, for those who are listed as the richest people on earth, there's more to a home than just modesty and utility. To these, who ace the lists of Forbes' top billionaires and the most expensive houses in the world. A home is the place where they can spend most of their fortune, afford unimaginable luxuries and flaunt their wealth. For example, if you take a quick tour inside Donald Trump's house, you'll find nearly everything in gold. Also, Bill Gates' house, where he has screens that display any desired painting, photo, or artwork that cost $150,000. Best house in the world? Maybe. Let's find out. It seems like we human beings are fond of extremes. We either live in really small houses, or we go big and fancy. These billionaire homes are architectural expressions born out of extravagance and vanity. Their lavishness and exclusivity not only inspire commoners towards riches, but also provide opportunities for experimentation with some of the most expensive and uncommon technological innovations. 12 Kensington Palace Gardens, London, UK, owned by Tamara Ecclestone. The heiress, and also a British Playboy model, Tamara Ecclestone, spent a bounty on her 55-room house in the Billionaire's Row. She also modified this mansion by revamping it with an Amazonian crystal bathtub, a private nightclub, a bowling alley, a subterranean swimming pool, a beauty salon, a dog spa, and a car lift. 11 Broken Arrow Ranch, Augusta, Montana, owned by Stanley Kroenke. Billionaire Stanley Kroenke bought this ranch for $132.5 million. The estate includes an exclusive 10,000 square foot house with an indoor pool. As far as the ranch goes, it has multiple horse stables, nearly 4,500 cattle, extensive water rights, and significant agricultural property. 10 Silicon Valley Mansion, Los Altos Hills, California, owned by Yuri Milner. Russian tycoon and an investor in Facebook, Yuri Milner is a proud owner of his retreat home in California. This mansion, resembling a French chateau, has plenty of indoor and outdoor pools, a luxurious ballroom, and living areas that frame a panoramic view of San Francisco Bay. 9 Xanadu 2.0, Seattle, Washington, owned by Bill Gates. BD, the richest man in the world, Bill Gates owns this simple-looking but extravagantly architected mansion on the edge of Lake Washington. Named Xanadu 2.0, this 66,000 square foot residence was designed by Boland Kavinsky Jackson and Cutler Anderson Architects, built over a span of 7 years. The earth-sheltered mansion boasts of quite many features apart from its sustainable design, including a high-tech sensory system changing the ambience to suit the mood and timing, a pool with an underwater music system, a 2,500 square foot gym with a 20 feet high ceiling, 24 bathrooms, 6 kitchen, a library, and a full-fledged guest house. 8 Blossom Estate, Palm Beach, Florida, owned by Kenneth Griffin. Kenneth Griffin, an American hedge fund manager and the owner of Citadel LLC, bought 4 adjacent properties for a total of nearly $130 million. 6 kitchens, a library, a full-fledged guest house. 7 Kensington Palace Gardens, London, UK, owned by Roman Abramovich. Another billionaire resident at the Kensington Palace Gardens Street, Russian tycoon and the owner of Chelsea Football Club, Roman Abramovich owns this exuberant huge mansion. Despite the whopping price tag, this London mansion falls short in terms of facilities and area. Hence, Roman plans extended underground to accommodate a subterranean leisure complex with a tennis court, a health center, and an auto museum. A health center and an auto museum. 6 Ellison Estate, Woodside, California, owned by Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison, co-founder and chairman of Oracle, the world's 5th richest man, and a famous property collector, built his Japanese-style estate in 2004, which took him 9 years to build. Modeled after a 1600 CE Japanese emperor's palace, this mansion was designed and constructed by Paul Driscoll, a Zen Buddhist teacher and architect. It includes 3 cottages, a gymnasium, 8 bridges, 2 gardens, a 5-acre man-made lake, and a koi pond. The landscape also includes the expenses of cherry blossom, maple, and other Japanese species along with pines, oaks, and redwoods. 5. An apartment in 1 Hyde Park, London, the UK, owned by Rinat Akhmetov. Ukraine's richest man and oligarch, Rinat Akhmetov spent a record-setting amount of £136.4 million to buy 2 of the world's most expensive apartments, in Knightsbridge, London. This project by Richard Rogers and his firm Rogers Stirk Harbour Plus Partners encompasses an area of 25,000 square feet. Each of these apartments flaunts a 360 degrees protection by bulletproof glass facades, exclusive interiors designed by Candy & Candy. Sophisticated lighting system by artist James Turrell, which gradually changed the ambience from sunset to sunrise. 418 to 19 Kensington Palace Gardens, London, UK, owned by Lakshmi Mittal. Steel Baron Lakshmi Mittal shares a neighborhood with some of the world's richest icons. London's prime and priciest residential address, i.e. Kensington Palace Gardens, is also the second most expensive street in the world. Reportedly, the average price per square meter here is $107,000. Lakshmi Mittal owns not 1, but 3 palatial homes on this street numbered 9A and 18 to 19. The house was designed by Sir Charles Barry in 1845, as a pair of semi-detached palazzo-style villas. Lakshmi spent millions to renovate and transform the Renaissance-styled mansion into Taj Mahal. With a total of 12 bedrooms, a pool, and Makrana marble, this mansion can be considered a pricey tribute to his Indian origins. 3 Fairfield, Sagaponack, NY, owned by Ira Rennert. Ira Rennert, an American billionaire, owns this sprawling mansion, part of a 63-acre estate called Fairfield, one of the largest in the United States. It includes several built forms, has 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, 3 dining rooms, 3 swimming pools, and a 164-seat theater. The estate also includes a recreation pavilion with a basketball court, gym, 2 bowling alleys, 2 tennis courts, 2 squash courts, and many other buildings. A residence of this size also requires an immense supply of electricity, which also is sufficed by an on-site power plant. 2 Villa Leopolda, Villefranche-sur-Mer, France, owned by Lily Safra. Villa La Leopolda is a palatial villa, with cascading terraces, located in the Alpes-Maritimes on the French Riviera. Spread across 20 acres, this villa has a reputable history of owners including Gianni and Morella Agnelli, Isaac, Dorothy J. Killam. Since 1987 it was owned by a Swiss banker Edmond Safra, who passed it on to his survivor and mistress Lily Safra. The architectural character of this villa belongs to a historical style called Belle Epoque, which translates to beautiful era. Designed by an American architect named Junior Ogden Codman, on an estate once owned by King Leopold II of Belgium. 1 Antilia, Mumbai, India, owned by Mukesh Ambani. Like many billionaire families, Ambanis too wanted an opulently unique and customized residence. Thus began the conceptualization and construction of Antilia, designed by the firm Perkins & Will, named after a mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean. Costing over $1 billion and taking 4 years to be constructed, Antilia now stands boastingly, amidst the slum-filled context of Mumbai. This 27-floor-high residence, stacked to achieve an area of about 400,000 square feet, surpasses the Palace of Versailles in terms of the area encompassed. With 6 levels of parking below the ground level, 3 helipads, a health spa, a salon, a ballroom, a 50-seat movie theater, multiple swimming pools, yoga and dance studios, and an ice cream rooms. And for maintaining Antilia reportedly require a staff of about 600. These billionaire homes, their extensive states, and their impressive scales, not only knock our socks off but also astound us with their impeccable opulence and grandeur.